Some breaking news. Iran has agreed to give up their enriched uranium, which was the only thing stopping a peace deal being signed. And Marco Rubio just announced, quote, "It's possible that later today we may have something to say." As well as this, some details of the peace deal are actually coming out. Iran has 440 kilograms of enriched uranium, enriched at a 60% purity. Part of the deal will be that Iran gets to keep a bit of it, but they have to dilute it and make it less pure. The rest of it is going to be sent to a third country, Russia, probably. This means the US won't get the materials used to make nuclear weapons. As well as this, Iran will slowly lift the blockade on the Strait of Hormuz. At the same time, America will remove their blockade on Iran. But something we didn't expect is that the US will start to allow Iran to sell their oil internationally, and they'll remove some of the sanctions against Iran. And as well as this, the ceasefire will be extended for another 60 days so that the US and Iran can talk even more about Iran's nuclear capability. These details have only come out in the last 20 minutes, and they're unlike anything we've seen in the last 2 months. In fact, there's now a 63% chance that the US and Iran will sign a permanent peace deal by the end of July. That's according to Polymarket, a place where you can predict world events and see the likelihood of things happening. In fact, if this deal is agreed on, like it appears it's going to be in the next few hours, possibly, then Iran will actually end up in a better position economically than before the war. Iran previously wasn't able to sell their oil, but if they're allowed to do that now, it could change everything. Iran's main output as an economy is their oil, and if they can sell that, they can make trillions of dollars. Them not being allowed to sell their oil was one of the main things that stopped them from really prospering as a country economically. But now that might change. Of course, Iran's already lost all of their leadership and things, and they've taken a lot of damage militarily. Economically, they might be better off. And so this could be a really, really big deal if it's signed, and it appears in the next few hours, possibly days, we will get a confirmation, and Iran and the US might have a deal. And so if it happens, as usual, I'll keep you up to date on everything you need to know, so make sure that you're following me because you don't want to miss this.